In this video I'm going to show you guys how to make a 1/10 scale Arquitens light cruiser from Star Wars. Now if you guys are new to the channel at all, we're here to help you build bigger and better, so if that's something you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also guys, if you're wanting more videos like this one, I've got tons on the channel, and I'll leave a link in the card above as well as in the description to a full playlist that you can check out. Anyway, let's get into building. Alright then guys, so here we are on my flat tutorial world. Here is the two 1/10 scale Arquitens Cruisers. I do also have these on my digital store if you want the schematics. There'll be a link in the description. Now we're going to be doing the Republic version of this one, but for the Imperial one, the only difference is that where you've got mangrove on this one, or red never brick, it's up to you guys what you want to do, you're just going to switch that out for polished andesite. That is the only difference between the two. I just found that this actually worked quite nice to add a little bit of a different grey in. So although it's not as historically accurate, well, that doesn't make any sense. It's not a historical thing, but you know what I mean. Accurate as much, but it does make it look better in Minecraft. So yeah, choose your colour and kind of go from there. In terms of the dimensions of this one, it is 34 blocks long, it is 19 blocks wide, and 8 blocks high. For the Republic variant, what we're going to need is a smooth stone slab. That's going to be the same for the Imperial one as well. Smooth stone block. You can also, if you prefer it, use the smooth stone kind of slab block kind of thing. Going on the double slab, I guess. Now I went for mangrove slab. You can also go with the red never brick as well, or anything where you've got a slab. Okay, so if you want to change the colours up and make a purple one, go for it, or crimson or something, feel free to go for it. You can also use the red never brick as well. That looks pretty good. It's kind of up to you guys. Now if you are replacing it, like I said, use the polished andesite to get your Imperial variant of this one. You are also going to need an iron trapdoor. And you're also going to need, why have I got these two? Oh yeah, that's why. You are going to need them regardless of the version, a polished andesite stair and a block for the engine pieces. There'll be a couple other blocks as well as we go. Now I'm going to be building mine in a nice rectangle here so you guys can figure out where the front of the ship is and all that stuff. If you want to do the same, you can do. Again, it is 34 by 19 blocks, but let's get into the tutorial now. Okay, so on to layer number 1. What we are going to do is we're going to find the edge of this box. Now I'll do the counting over to the other side, so just start from one side. But you're going to have 2 blocks from the side of the box. Then with your iron trapdoor, you're going to have 2 going across. And this is going to be 4 in total. Okay, so this is what you're going to get. You're going to get a 2 by 4 box. Now what we're going to do is I'm just going to make my way over here, and I will tell you guys what that actually means in a second. So if we get to here, I'm just going to put these in, so 2 from the side. That is, in terms of a gap, it is 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11 blocks between those 2 there. Like that, okay? So that's going to be where your next set is, 11 block gap, then you get that set in there. Find the middle of this, okay? So it's going to be right here, so it's 3 either side. So you can see, if you're doing this skipping blocks, we can now get rid of those little ones there. That's going to be your, of course, center line, and this is where we're going to start building from. So the first thing we're going to do from here is we're going to go 1, 2, 3, okay? So we place a block down, grab your smooth stone slab, and we're going to have a smooth stone slab on the upper piece on the front of that one. That will be in line with the 4th iron trapdoor on either side. Add a slab to either side of that one. Then come forwards in the middle. So you get that kind of little shape there like that. Now we're going to have a 2 block gap, 1 and 2. Then we're going to have 3 smooth stone slabs, 1, 2 and 3. Then what you're going to do is you're going to have a 2 smooth stone blocks, 1 and 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have 5 blocks of mangrove planks, or your polished andesite if you're doing the Imperial one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, like that there. With your mangrove, on the side of this one, we're going to have, just from the back part of it, we're going to have 3 blocks here. And then in the middle of that, we're going to have a 1 like this, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and then a 1 there like that as the bottom piece, okay? And get rid of these now, these guide blocks, we don't need them. There we go, get rid of those, tidy that up as we go. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go onto our smooth slabs again, so smooth stone slabs. Where we have the last slab, add 1 to the side, and have 2 going back, so you get 3 in total, 1, 2, 3 there, like that. Then what we're going to do is on the last one again, we're going to have one going out, and then one going right next to these mangrove plank blocks right here. Then do the same, go out again, and this time it's going to have 3 of them. So you're going to go 1, 2, and 3 like that. We'll do the same on the other side. 1, 2, 3, go out and have a 2, so 1, 2, go out and have a 3, 1, 2, and 3 like this. Now this bit is always weird underneath these because the shape's really odd. After this though, it does get easier, I should say that, alright? So, and if you do get stuck guys, make sure to, you can pause it, you can rewind it, you can even slow down videos on YouTube, it's awesome now. So what you're going to do right here, where we've got the mangrove plank block, add 2 mangrove slabs on the upper piece onto that, so 1 and 2 there. Then what we're going to do on the inside now is we're going to have a total of, I believe it's 4, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. It is correct, yep. So right here, 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Add in 2 slabs on the front right here, just to bring it all up to there. Then we're going to have 3 more coming from the front of this, so 1, 2, and 3 like that there, okay? Now grab a block again so we can get some kind of measurements going, I guess. We're going to have 2 blocks on the front of that one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have like another 2 blocks going sideways, so I'm leaving a block. It just makes it easier for you guys to figure out what's going on the video. And then we're going to have a iron trapdoor on the sides of those, okay? So that's what you end up getting. So overall, you should have this kind of a thing. Again, make sure to pause if you do get stuck. But there we go, that's what you should have. For layer number 1, you'll be glad to hear, after you can delete these ones, that, like I said, it gets easier as we go up. And on to layer number 2 now. So what we're going to do is, with a mangrove slab right on the front, we're going to come forwards with the next level, and we're going to have 2 mangrove slabs coming forwards from that there. Then we're going to have 2 mangrove plank blocks, 1 and 2. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 mangrove slabs on the upper piece now. So 1 and 2 like that, right there. Then with your smooth stone slab, we're going to have that on the plank block that we've got on the side here. We're going to go 1, 2, and then 3. Then we're going to go out, 2, 3, and 4. Then we're going to go out, 2, 3, and 4 like that, okay? So you end up with 1, 2, 3, join it across, 1, 2, 3, 4. Join it across, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Then we're going to go out again. And it's just going to be a 2 here, like that. Then we're going to go diagonal with just a 1, like that. And then we're going to go out and have another diagonal with a mangrove slab. And then finally, yet again, another smooth stone slab will be diagonal from that. Now that should bring you in line with this section right here. So this 3 should be right in the middle of this, okay? That's what should be happening right there. So we'll do the same on the other side now. So we go 1, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, then out with a 2, like that, so just 1, 2. Then we go diagonal with a stone slab, so a smooth stone slab, then diagonal with a mangrove slab, then another diagonal with a smooth stone slab, which should bring you in line with this right here, okay? So that gives you or gets you into that point there like that. All right, so it starts to widen. It is a bit difficult, I should say, so don't worry if you guys are struggling. So next bit, what we're going to do is right on the inside right here, we're going to have, so this is where we've got that middle bit there, we're going to have a slab on the end of that one, and also a slab on the side right there, like that. So right here, slab there, and slab there, like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use smooth stone as well. So some of these you'll be able to use, you won't have to have the smooth stone block. So you could, for example, this one you could have on a lower slab and bring that around here like that. Other ones, however, the way that this will be working, well, this level actually, no, I think this level you might be fine with, but we're going to put in blocks anyway. It just makes it easier. If you want to sort out the interior later on, you can do as well. So we're going to have blocks just pulling into these ones right here. Just fill that up and go right to that point there like that, okay? So we're going to have the full blocks going across into this bit and have them going right to that point there like that, okay? But like I said, you could have, slabs in here if you wanted to and go around and replace those. It's really up to you guys what you want to do with this one. So I'm pretty sure you'll be fine if you did that, but we'd find out on the next level anyway. So only other thing to do on this little front bit, we're going to do the back section in another bit because it's quite complicated. So where we got that floating iron trapdoor, we're going to have a normal polished andesite stair. Then we're going to have an upside down stair coming off the front of that one. You're going to need to grab yourself a dark oak fence gate and then punch that one on the side there. And on the front of that have an end rod, and on the other side just have an end rod there because we've got a slab. And that's going to be one of the cannons, which is on the ship. So there we go, get those onto there. Put in your end rod, put on your dark oak fence gate, and punch it through, and then have your end rod on the end like that. So let's get into this back bit. Then onto the back, what we're going to do is where we've got the mangrove part of it on the side there, we're going to just basically be mirroring that right here. So we get one right onto there. Then switch over to your smooth stone slab, and behind this we're going to have 3 of them coming out. So 1, 2, and 3 like that. Then join one on the back and then go out. So you kind of get that little thing going on there like that. Then we're going to do the same again, out onto the back, and then out again like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go diagonal again. And this time this is going to be 3 slabs. So you go 1, 2, and 3 like that. Then what we're going to do on the last one is we're going to come to the side of the ship here. So add another slab in right there. Then we're going to add a slab on the back. And then come forwards with another slab like that there. And I think we get another 2 here. We're going to have a look in a second, all right? So we're going to do the same on the other side first. So where we get the mangrove on the other side, we're going to have a mangrove on the side there. 3 on the back, 1, 2, 3. Add one on the back and go out. Add one on the back and go out like that. Then on the middle, you're going to have 3 slabs. 1, 2, 3. On the last one, go out, back, and then out like that. Okay, so you end up with that kind of a shape going on. A little bit weird, I know, but yep. Right, so now what we're going to do is right on top of these iron trapdoors that we've got, we're going to grab ourselves a polished andesite stair, and we're going to have those going outwards like this. And on the outside of this, we're going to have an upside down, and this is going to go right to the side here. And then on the last one, what we're going to do is we're going to have it wrap around like that. Now on the inside of this, do the same thing, and have it go into there. Then with your andesite blocks, we are going to have just andesite blocks on that bit as well. Just put those in there like that. Now one thing we haven't got at the minute is actually a mangrove stair. Though if you're doing the Imperial variant, at least you've already got your polished andesite stair. But right here, we're going to have an upside down mangrove stair here, and an upside down mangrove stair there like that. Then we're going to need to grab ourselves an iron trapdoor. And we're going to have 3 of these going diagonal from here. So 1, 2, and 3 there like that. So let's do the same on the other side now for this one. So we've got that polished andesite stair there. Going to have upside downs, and then the one that's closest to the front is going to be wrapped around. So you go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. Polished andesite blocks on top of those trapdoors there like that. Mangrove stair upside down here and here. Then with your iron trapdoor, 1, 2, and 3, just there like that. Okay. And yes, so what we need to do is with our smooth sandstone slab, we're going to have just 2 on the back there, and 2 on the back there, like that. Okay. And then finally, what we're going to do is right on the back here, we've got these 3 smooth stone slabs. We're going to have a block on the end of each of those ones, and then one coming out there like that. Then with your polished andesite stairs, we're going to have 3 upside down, 1, 2, and 3. And notice this one doesn't have a wraparound because it's like it hits the ship, because that's what it does. Then we're going to have the same on the other side, 1, 2, and 3. In the middle, you're going to have 2 polished andesite blocks and then a normal polished andesite stair. It's the only thing that annoys me about this is that we've got these kind of engines like this, and then the middle one's a lot smaller. But that's because it's even versus odd, unfortunately. But that's absolutely fine. Right, so next bit, iron trapdoors. We're going to have 3 of those right on the sides of this one now, onto that engine. So just 3 of those there. 1, 2, 3. And then with our smooth stone, we can now fill in this gap, all right? So there we go. And again, you can do your slabs if you want to instead. It's absolutely fine. But for me, I'm just going to do blocks. It's going to make it easier, for me at least, to figure out what's going on with this one. But there we go, guys. That is it for layer number 2. So for layer number 3, what we're going to do is right on the front here, where we've got these mangrove slabs, we're going to go back by 1 and place down a full mangrove block like that. Okay, that's going to be our starting point. So we're going to have this slab kind of sticking out. Then what we're going to do is diagonal from that with a smooth stone block. We're going to have diagonal and coming forwards. We're going to have 4 of those in total. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 to the side of that one. We go 2 and 3. So we get 3 there like that. Then we're going to go out and we're going to have a 4. So that's going to go over this gun. So 1. So I should say as well, this one is not joined on. So we've got 3 there. That one's not joined on. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. So there we go. That covers up that little gap there. We're then going to have 3 sets of 3. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So that one goes over to that one. Then 1, 2, 3 here like that. Okay, so that's all looking good. Then what we're going to do is going to move in and we're going to have a 2, and that will just cover up those 2 slabs. So we get 2 there. Then we're going to go 1, 1, and 1, all diagonal like that, going to the ship there, middle of the ship there. Where we've got these iron trapdoors, just put a stone, kind of smooth stone block directly on top, okay? Directly on top of those like that. So on to the other side, what we're going to do is we're going to have that 4 coming forwards, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then add 1 to the side, and that's going to be 3 in total. Then we're going to have a 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 sets of 3. Okay, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, like that. Then we're going to have a 2, 1, 1, 1, and then where we got these iron trapdoors, 1, 1, 1, like that. So this is much easier, this one. And now we can block up these like so. There we go. So you can block those up there like that. So this is where it starts getting a lot easier, alright guys? So now what we're going to do, where we've got the mangrove stairs, we're going to put polished andesite on top of those ones, just 2 blocks like that. On the side right here, we're going to have an upside down mangrove stair like that, with a total of 3 mangrove plank blocks behind, 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Then right on the end of this one, we're going to have a polished andesite stair going out like that. So stair there, going out like that. And then just behind here, we're going to have a mangrove plank block like that. I know this seems a bit weird. You'll kind of see it in a bit, okay? Make a lot more sense in a bit. Then what we're going to do is over this gap, we're going to have 3 mangrove plank blocks. So 1, 2, and 3. And then what we're going to do, right on this bit here, we're going to have a polished andesite stair. Polished andesite stair there like that. And again, with your mangrove, we're going to have a block behind that. That then gives you that nice little area around here, okay? So on the other side, we get those 2 polished andesite blocks on top of the last layer. So they just go on top of those mangrove stairs that you've got there like that. Then we're going to have an upside down mangrove stair on the end of that one with 3 plank blocks behind, 1, 2, 3. Polished andesite stair is going to be just going out onto the sides here. Same on the other side now. We have 1 mangrove plank block behind that polished andesite, and we have 3 going across this back piece here, like that. There we go. So that's what we end up getting there, okay? So now what we're going to do is we might as well do the little back part first. So with our mangrove slabs, we're going to have just 2 going across here, so 2 by 3 in this little gap there, like that. So 2 by 3 there like that. If we go all the way to the front now, it's going to be easier for us to work this way around. That's the main reason. We're going to have 3 slabs on the front of this one on the upper. So 1, 2, 3. I'll bring you right to the edge of the box if you are building it up with the box. On the side of these 2, we're going to have 2 slabs on the upper. Now we're going to move to lower slabs, and we're just going to follow this line, okay? So go all the way until you get to that last set of 3. So this set of 3 right here, that's where you're going to kind of stop, okay? Gonna have a low one here, low one there. Oh no, something's going on with my server at the minute apparently, because it's making stuff disappear. That's always worrying when it does that. So there we go, we get some blocks either side of that. Then grab yourself a cobblestone slab and place that in the middle of that one there. We're actually going to put one on top as well, okay? If you've done the 1/20th, it's the same thing, okay? Now the reason we're doing that is because we can get rid of this slab then. So we're going to have one there and go with one there. So on the other side here, 1, 2, 3. 2 on the upper here. Now we're all lower, just follow the shape of the ship like that. And we get to this side here like that, okay? So let's continue on with this now. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 on the lower, then 1, then a 1, then a 1, and now we shift gears into uppers. So we just have 2 uppers right there like that, okay? So on the other side, lower, 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 until we get into that little gap here, the shortest, the kind of like narrowest point even. And then we have just 2 on the upper there like that. Okay, so we're nearly there now, guys. All right. So now what we're going to do is let's do the engines first, right? So what we're going to need is I believe I used cyan stained glass and also a sea lantern for this. You could just use sea lanterns if you wanted to as well. It's totally up to you guys what you want to do. So I had the 2 bits of glass behind it and then 2 sea lanterns behind it. Same with this one right here, glass, then sea lantern. And then the same on those sides there. Now what we're going to do for ease for the next layer is we're actually going to build them up already, because then we don't need these materials again for the rest of the tutorial. Like that, there we go. So that's what we end up getting. We get a 2x2 there and a 1x2 there, 2x2 there, like that. Now what we need to grab is a mangrove trapdoor. And on the sides here, we're just going to have it on the plank blocks. We're going to have 3 of those and then an iron trapdoor. Now, what I'm going to be doing is using the debug stick now. So the debug stick, you can do /give your username and then debug_stick or debug stick. And the reason we're going to use this is because we can then go to the open property and we can then shut that iron trapdoor. If you can't do that, no worries. Just use the mangrove or use something else. It doesn't really matter. All right. So just use another trapdoor that you can do it with. No problem at all. All right. So there we go. That's what we do on those 2 sides like that. But guys, that is it for layer number 3. So for layer number 4, this is pretty much a mirror of what we've done before. So what we're going to do is with our mangrove slab, we're going to have 3 of those on top of the last layer, exactly the same as we did before like that. Then with our smooth stone, we're going to have 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the smooth stone block, okay? Then we're going to go out, so it's directly on top of the last layer, and go 1, 2, 3, and 4, like that. Then we're going to go out, 2, 3, 4. Then 3 sets of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it really is just the same as the last layer, really, which is crazy. Whoops, apparently I didn't place a block then. So same on the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I wonder if we even need this block. Yeah, apparently we do. All right, I was wondering why we had that one there. So for the middle part of it, put a mangrove plank block in, and then have a upper slab coming forwards from that one to make the little hangar bay that we've actually got going on there, like that. We'll put in the slabs now, just to finish this bit up. So what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 lower slabs, like we've got on top of these ones. Then switch to upper slabs and have that going all the way to that middle part that we had before, right here. Okay, like that. Then we're going to do with our smooth stone blocks now, we're going to have 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, like that. So it's exactly the same as the last layer. 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and 1, like that. Right on the back now, what we're going to do is we are going to have, trying to figure out which blocks I can get rid of, 2 polished andesite blocks on top of the last layer, like we did before. And we'll do the same on the other side as well, put those in there like that. Then what we're going to do with our mangrove stairs is to have them the other way around this time. And then 3 of those mangrove planks. Then an upside down polished andesite stair. Like that. 3 mangrove trapdoors. And then we're going to have that iron trapdoor. And again, get your debug stick to whack that down. Going to do the same on the other side so we can get rid of the mangrove trapdoors, alright? So stair there. 3 plank blocks. Then we're going to get that upside down polished andesite stair. Put the mangrove trapdoors down, and then an iron trapdoor, and then debug stick that one down like that. Okay, so we're going to go back onto this side now again, alright? So switch over to your mangrove slab, and we're going to have upper, 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 until we get to that shortest, narrowest point we've actually got on the ship. And then go to lowers here, so you then get it kind of tapering in as well on the back here. Makes it look a little bit more interesting, I find. Alright? So same on the other side. Let's get that done. Oh, we haven't even done it on this side here. Right, so let's do that first. So 3 slabs here, 2 there, then onto the uppers. So uppers all the way across here, all the way to the, whoops, all the way to the back then. There we go. Apparently it's going to be my internet lagging that much. Going to have them going up to here to the narrowest point, then lower ones there like that. So 2 lower ones like that, okay? And then what we're going to do at the back right here is where we've got those mangrove planks, we're going to have another plank on top. There's another plank on top like that. On the inside parts of these, we're going to have that polished andesite stair upside down. Clicking on those ones there, and also there. And then finally, with our mangrove slabs, we're going to have those 2 mangrove slabs in between those ones there, just to give you that kind of a look like that. But guys, that's it for layer number 4. For layer number 5 now, what we're going to do first is with our mangrove slab, we're going to have that coming from the center line here, when we're going to go with one slab coming back like that. Then we're going to have 2 upper slabs, okay? So, get that there, back in there. 2 upper slabs like that there. And we're going to have 2 smooth stone slabs coming back from that one like that. Now with your smooth stone slabs, where we've got this block down the bottom here, that's going to actually be our starting point, but just on the side of that one, okay? So it's going to be raised, this one's a little bit in, okay? And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 with that one. Join one onto the side like that. And we're going to go 1, 2, and 3 in total. So you get 3 there like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 1 over the top of this block here. And that's going to be a 3 as well. So 2 and 3. Then what we are going to do is, so we've got, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Join another one coming out. And we're going to have a 4 here. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Then join another one coming out on top of the block. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and 3. And that should be 1 away from this middle part. So if you do that correctly, then you're all right. That's what I was double checking. I was thinking, if I counted enough of them. So that's what you get there. Over the top of the cobblestone slab that we've got here, we're going to have 2 slabs. So it just goes over the top like that. It's 2 slabs right here like that. And either side of that, we're going to have a mangrove slab like that. Okay, so 2 mangrove slabs. Now what we're going to do is, just following this line, we're going to have 2 upper smooth stone slabs as well. So 2 right here like that. That's going to give us kind of a nice little natural break between the 2 sections of the front and also the back. That's what we're going to do at least, okay? So that's what we're going to go for. Then what we're going to do is where we've got this side here, right, these 2 slabs, we're going to have mangrove now. We're going to have them on the side. We're going to have a total of 6 of these. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 like that there. Then switch over to your smooth stone slab, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 in total. Okay, so you get 7 there. Then we go to the next gap that we've got, and this is just going to have 5 going back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then what you notice, we've got 2 little bits left. So the one at the front is going to be a smooth stone slab on the upper, and then the next one is going to be a lower mangrove slab, okay? So lower mangrove slab like that, okay? I know, it's a bit weird. Bear with me. Right, so onto the other side. What we're going to do is with our smooth stone slab, we're going to start that one off. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Join one coming out, and we're going to have that as a 3, so 2 and 3. Join it out, and have a 3, 2 and 3. Join it out, and that's going to be a 4, so 1, 2, 3, and 4 like that. Join it out, and that's going to be a 3, 2, and 3. Should just be 1 away from this bit part here. Have 2 of your slabs over the top of that cobblestone slab that you've got there. Then either side, we're going to have a mangrove slab like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 upper smooth stone slabs coming out from that one like that. Okay, again, that's going to be our natural break kind of point that we've got. Right, so on the side of this one, we can already see it on the other side, but we're going to have that run of 6 mangrove slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The next one's going to be 7 smooth stone slabs. Whoops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Just like that there. Then the next one's going to be 5 slabs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have 1 slab right here. Okay. And then we're going to have a mangrove slab on the lower piece there like that. All right. grab yourself a lever. We're going to put a gun on this thing. I know, really massive guns with a lever, but it's just going to go where we've got that first stone slab that we've been building on. We're going to have it just either side of that is going to be a very small cannon, not the size of these big ones underneath here, but we have got some other big ones as well. So that's just one of the small ones like that, okay? And then onto the back part now. Grab yourself your smooth stone slab. And where we've got that mangrove slab, we're going to have just 3 coming across the back here. Same as we had on the other side like that, okay? So it's going to be that bit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to connect 1 on the back, then go over. Then connect another 1 on the back, and then go over. Connect another 1 on the back. And you guessed it, go over as well, like that. So you get it all the way to there, okay? So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Back over, back over, back over to that point there, like that, okay. Then we're going to continue on even more, right? So where we've got that one going to right to the kind of narrowest point, we're going to go back 1 and then out by 1 as well, okay? So back 1 and then out by 1. So it leaves a 1 block gap between these two. So really, really slim, really. Now we're going to go diagonal and we're going to go towards the outer engine. So we go 1, 2, 3. I think that's it actually. Yeah, just an extra 3 from what I remember. Yeah, 3. Cool. So that then gets us over to that point, right? Same on the other side, of course. So 1, 2, 3, like that. Let's get these engine bits in and done. So we're going to have polished andesite stairs. So those goes over the top. The last one, wrap it around. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So it wraps around to there. Right on the back, we're going to have a mangrove stair. Going around that way, so just to mirror the bottom part here. Don't worry about this bit on the inside. And then with our polished andesite blocks even, have those blocks on there until you get to the last bit where you're going to put a polished andesite stair like that over the back. Okay, and that's why we connect into that bit. There we go. So stairs here, 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one goes around. 1, 2, 3, 4th one goes around like that. Mangrove stair there like that. Polished andesite blocks over the top of this one until you get to the last where you do an upside down polished andesite stair like that. And what else we got to do? Oh, it's on to the next bit really, isn't it? Right, so what we'll do, back into this bit here. So what we're going to need to do right here is with our smooth stone blocks, or you could use slabs, you need to go onto the inside here. So this is the bits we didn't do last layer, fill those ones up. And then with your iron trapdoors, you can have iron trapdoors going over the back here, like that. Now I don't think I put in an extra one on the side. No, I didn't. I left it there like that. Okay, cool. So let's do the same on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, and then iron trapdoors going across there like that. Then onto the back. Right, we need to do the middle engine now. So we're going to have 3 polished andesite stairs. 1, 2, and then 3 here like that. 1, 2, and then 3. So these ones don't wrap around again. And then on the back, we're going to have an upside down, or in the middle even, upside down polished andesite stair with 2 polished andesite blocks behind, 1 and 2. Right next to these, we're going to have 3 iron trapdoors. So 1, 2, 3, just like that. And now we'll get on to filling up this next bit. So it's quite a complicated ship now that I'm redoing it. It's very odd. But what we're going to do behind this polished andesite stair, we're going to have 2 smooth stones, and then they're going to go out as well like that. And now we can put in a slab here, okay? So we just get just behind that stair, 1, 2, go out, 1, 2, and just get this little slab to fill up like that. Then what we're going to do is where we've got this this gap here, we're going to have a block in there like that. Join in between those, so we just got a 2 block gap here. This is where we're going to have some slabs in the future. And we're then going to add 2 blocks onto this, 1 and 2. And of course these can be slabs, I should say. Yeah, these definitely can be slabs from this point, because we're now kind of all closed up. The only ones you can't do are these where you can see the actual block. I mean, that one we can do. That one we can do even, actually. So yeah, it's up to you guys what you'd want to do if you wanted to slab those up. There we go. And get a little bit more headroom. And again, like down the bottom here, you can then start to see where you want to do slabs or whatever to get into the engine room part of it. And if you want to do an interior, that'd be really cool. And by the way, guys, if you do an interior, do feel free to share it on my Discord. I'd love to see what you guys have done. So anyway, right, we're going to go back onto this slab arama part of it. We're going to start from this part here, so where we had that midpoint. Just the same as where we've got the other one, we've got this mangrove. We're going to put a mangrove slab on the side there like that. And we're going to have a smooth stone slab over as well. So it's exactly the same as the other side here like that. Now behind this slab, we're going to use this as a starting point. We're going to have 3 across, so we're going to use that as a middle point. So it just goes behind this. We're going to have 3 going across there like that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to have a diagonal and another diagonal, and then we'll hit into this point here, okay? So same on the other side, we get that mangrove slab lower there. Then what we're going to do, the next one's going to be upper, okay? 3 behind this, so it goes across as well. Whoops. Across as well, if I can place them down. Then just some diagonals until we get to there, okay? Got a couple bits more to do, all right? So right on the inside of this now, we're going to have 2 slabs here. Then we're going to go out, okay? So we're going to use that to fill that one up as well. And then this is going to be a total of 3 that goes to this point, and then we just get those, okay? So you end up with 2 and then 3 on the inside. So go 1, 2, 3, but only show 2. And you end up with 3 there like that, if that makes sense. Very difficult to kind of show you guys, but again, feel free to pause, feel free to watch the video again. What have I done here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, had another one in there. Apparently I'd missed one there, but I got the next bit right. But there we go, guys. That's it for layer number 5. So hopefully this will close quite quickly because we're really getting there. Now on to layer number 6. So what we're going to do is with our smooth stone slab, where we've got the kind of gap here, this is going to be our starting point. We're going to have a slab just over the top there on the lower piece, and we're going to have a total of 5 of those going back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 like that. Add a slab to the side and have 1 going back like that. So just 1 to the side and 1 going back as well like that. Then we're going to have 3 smooth stone blocks, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 like that. And then have a smooth stone slab right on the back of that one there, like that. Okay, so this is going to be the kind of bit for the bridge, all right? So it's getting exciting now. On the side bits here, we're going to have 2 slabs. So you can see that that kind of then makes this little bit raised, which I quite like the look of it. So 2 there, like that on the side. Okay, so we'll get there. On to the back section, we'll finish this up quickly. So over this bit, we're going to have 3 slabs going across there, and then 1 just going over to cover that up. And on top of these, I ended up having iron trapdoors going over, like that, okay? So iron trapdoors like this. Just makes it look a little bit more rounded, adds a little bit more character to it, I find. But that's all. I didn't do anything with the middle one, I should say that as well. You could do, though. There's no reason why you couldn't. I don't know. Didn't. Who knows? Right, what we're now going to do is grab yourself your polished andesite stair, and where we've got this set of 5 that we put down, go to the 5th one. Sorry, not the 5th one, the 3rd one. 1, 2, 3, and then go 2 blocks over to this one here. And we're going to have a polished andesite stair there and there. Okay, so right there, it's on the 3rd one back. Upside down stair, right on the back of that one. Then with your dark oak fence gate, punch that through on either side. This is going to be the next big cannons that you've got, which of course on this, because it's such a small scale, is very small. Then put your end rods onto those, like that. Okay, and then with your iron trapdoor, place that on top of the last stair, like that. Cool. Now we can get rid of that. We can get rid of a couple of these blocks. What we're going to need next is to grab yourself stone brick stair and a stone brick block. Okay, so right at the front here where we've got this little gap, that's where we're going to have a stone brick stair. At the back now, what we're going to do is we are going to have a total of 2 stone brick blocks, so 1 right between those 2 slabs, 1 coming back. Now of your stone bricks, stone slabs even, not stone bricks, smooth stone slabs, have 2 of those at the back there, like that. Now with your iron trapdoors again, what we're going to do is right at the back here, we're going to have an iron trapdoor here, and 2 on the side, and on the front here, just 2 on the side there, like that. So 2 on the side there, 2 on the side there, 1 in the back there, like that. Just to add something different in. But guys, that's it for, what was I saying, layer number 6, I think? Yeah, layer number 6. So what we're going to do now is we're going to finish up with the bridge. So for the final part, which is layers number 7 up to 8, or also known as the bridge, whatever you want. But what we're going to do, guys, is right on the back here, we're going to have a stone brick stair on top of the last stone brick block that we had right there like that. Then behind this, we're going to have a polished andesite block. Either side of that, we're going to have a normal polished andesite stair right here like that. Then going out to the sides, so we're going to go out like this. We're going to have 2 polished andesite blocks going out like this. Okay, so you get those either side like that. And then just on the inside, we're going to have 1 here and 1 here like that. And actually, we can put in 1 there as well, to be fair, because it's either that or we end up with like a slab here. It's not going to really make much difference, to be fair. I think that's what I did on mine. I had these little slabs. Totally up to you guys, whatever you want. Then what we're going to do at the front is right where we've got that stone brick stair, we're going to have a cyan glass piece on top of that one with a cyan glass, stained glass pane either side of that like this. Over the top of this gap, we're just going to have a total of 3 polished andesite slabs. At the back to fill up this one, we're going to have a smooth stone slab like that. Then if you grab yourself an iron trapdoor, we have an iron trapdoor right on the back here and also here. You can do one on the back of that bit. I just didn't bother with mine. Might look okay. That's kind of up to you guys really. But what we do need to do is we need to grab ourselves a light grey carpet. So put 3 light grey carpet pieces over your glass just to kind of finish that bit off. And then what we do is we're going to have a lever on the side of this one here with an end rod on the front of it. These are just like sensors of some kind, so put that lever there and have that end rod sticking out of it like that. But guys, I'm happy to inform you that you have now completed the 1/10 scale Arquitens Light Cruiser. I really enjoyed making this one. It was really interesting to do it, especially in the Republic colours. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you really like my content, guys, and you want to help me out, make sure to support me on Patreon. I really do appreciate it. It keeps the channel running without Patreon. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.